Crypto King is not a financial advisor.
What do you say to someone watching who's still a little bit leery when it comes to anything cryptocurrency?
Never in the history of your life or your parents or your grandparents' life have they seen a new legal tender be created from scratch. So if you're still leery at this point, just stay out. Don't even buy it. Stay out and just watch us create an entire new money market without you. And then you'll have to explain to your kids why you let the biggest transfer in financial history happen and you did nothing.
Get started in investing in crypto today with Gemini, a next generation Bitcoin exchange. Earn free Bitcoin by using the link in the description box below. All right, welcome Crypto King family. Today I got a nice little treat for everybody here. You know, I wanted to bring a real actual data scientist on the program today to be able to tell you and share to you about his experiences in becoming a data scientist, as well as his experiences within the crypto market. And we'll introduce something else to you as well later on in the show, but we definitely would like to, you know what I'm saying, introduce, well, we're gonna call him today World Data Scientist.
Okay, that's a good name. So greetings everybody. Just really quick, man, appreciate you Crypto King for having me on. I know this is probably a different format than you used to, but stay with us, man. We got a lot of excellent information. So I'm actually a financial data scientist. I own a company called the World Data Science Institute.
So, all right. So I heard you say that, you know, you use data with the financial data scientist. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, family, just so you know, if you have been doing your own research, like I always tell everybody to do on this program, you will know that Chainlink, that project, is basically what he does in the crypto world. So if you into oracles and getting data to disseminate information to help you make the best decision on an investment, if you gamble, you know, you could gamble or whatever, then, you know, Chainlink is definitely a project that you should look at, and you can equate that somewhat similar to what a financial data scientist does in the way of making financial decisions. So, question, all right, you've been in the financial data scientist field for how long?
Give and take. So I've been in data analysis for a while. So you got to understand, data analysis is simply taking data and using it to make smart decisions. Data science is when you implement technology in it. That's when you use stuff like, so data analysis, you use stuff like Microsoft Excel, where you just kind of just look at it. So let me give you an example. An example of data analysis is, let's say you own a restaurant and you're trying to figure out who your main target customers are. You would just kind of, I guess you would kind of use the eye test. You'll try to figure out, well, most of our customers are like Black African-American men from the age of 30 to 40. That's data analysis. Data science is when we actually take those data points, and I'm gonna tell you what they do. I'm about to give y'all some real data science right now. Y'all don't realize this, but every time you swipe your card, your zip code is being put in some type of database, and you are being targeted with certain things to buy. Google Ads does this all the time. If you start looking at certain things, they're called cookies. They attach to them, right? And then what they do is they start giving you suggestions on ads of stuff that you've Googled. This is why I don't trust WhatsApp. Shout out to WhatsApp. This is why I don't trust WhatsApp. If you notice, if you start talking about something on WhatsApp, did you notice your YouTube videos start to reflect the same exact thing? So I was doing that I've been doing that for a while, probably for about since maybe 2014, 2015. But I was actually using it to do like Google Ads, because that's really what data analysis is. It's more so focused on marketing. And people that are in data analysis, they use stuff like Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, stuff that we kind of all use. But when you implement data science, that's when you start using stuff like Python, machine learning, reinforcement learning, artificial intelligence, all of these things that I'm sure y'all have heard of before.
Okay, so all of those are programming languages, for the most part, if you guys didn't understand the language that he was just speaking about. But anyhow, how do you equate that to crypto? All of this information that you gathered over time in the financial data science industry as a data analyst, how do you equate that to crypto?
Well, for me, man, I mean, that's kind of why I'm here now, learning as much as I can from brothers like you, and I'm in a lot of like cryptocurrency groups. I think Crypto King actually has a cryptocurrency group y'all definitely should check out. It's $100 to join, so y'all definitely should reach out to them, see if y'all can get in that WhatsApp group. I'm in it. Man, I learned so much in the group, so y'all definitely want to reach out to him about that. But I don't, so really, I actually know how to implement data science using the actual cryptocurrency blockchain space in general. What do I mean is I use it to try to like do different things, right? So when I look at cryptocurrency, I use what's the name of that app that you just put me on? Royal Q. Let's talk about Royal Q real quick.
Royal Q is a 24/7 automated bot trading. Basically, they program some robots to be able to trade different strategies for your cryptocurrency portfolio attached to bound to your Binance account or a Huobi account. So, you have to have one of those two in order to be able to use this particular app. However, it still allows you to make money in your sleep based off of the strategies that you implement on the crypto. So there's a certain amount you have to have in order to be able to go to different tiers to make certain kind of money. But if you're a trader that's experienced, then you could be able to use this particular application in order to be able to, add more to your portfolio in terms of tokens, coins, or other cryptos that you may be interested in, just off of the knowledge that you've gained without having to use automatic trading. So that's pretty much Royal Q in a nutshell.
So automatic trading. So that's what That's what I invented with it. It really was my algorithm, but we kind of put it together.
It's called like quantitative trading, right?
It's called quantum mental analysis. I want everybody to look this up. A man named Jim Simons. He's a $1 billion data scientist, right? So what I did was I created an algorithm, and my team, they built a stock prediction app. And essentially what the stock prediction app is, it predicts the prices of the stock price, right? So we're currently trying to do the same thing. We tried to do the same thing with cryptocurrency, but we failed. That's the reality, but we failed. Because one thing that cryptocurrency is different than actual stocks. Stocks actually have data points that you can actually use to make a smart investment decision. Let me give you some examples for my stocks, for my stockholders. Earnings per share. You want an earnings per share of 0 or more. Volatility. You want a volatility of 70% or less. Your beta score. You want a beta score of less than 3. So you want to, like those little data points. My stockholders know what I mean. You got price to cash flow ratio. You want it to be 1-to-1. Like people that are in the stock, it's certain data points that most people don't look at. They just invest in the stock because their best friend told them to invest in Tesla. But I don't. I look at the actual data points. And right now, it's not a lot of data points on cryptocurrency because a lot of cryptocurrency is being manipulated by influencers. Elon Musk says, Dogecoin, I like it. And it goes up $1 million. And he said, oh man, I've changed my mind. Now it goes down $1 million. We're accepting Bitcoin and now it goes up. And it's so really, data scientists now are using a new strategy. It's called sentimental analysis. It's when you use data science algorithms to see what's being said about a particular product in real time on the internet, right? Think of it as search engine optimization. So in the algorithm, we will put in like a keyword that says negative sentiment and positive sentiment. So if we get like on our algorithm, if we start hearing, oh, positive sentiment, invest in that crypto right now. If we get a negative sentiment, which is basically people just talking trash about a crypto, you know what I'm saying? Like all this, like for example, Bitmart. I think it's Bitmart. They just got hacked for, I forgot how much it said. Over $100 million, they just got hacked. So if that was in my sentiment analysis algorithm and Bitmart was a stock, if that came with my algorithm, I would immediately sell. You see how that works? So that's how you use data science in the field of cryptocurrency. But me personally, I'm actually more involved in the blockchain part of everything. My knowledge of blockchain has put me on a level that I thank God for, and I make sure that I've never made no real money in cryptocurrency. The only cryptocurrency I've made real money on is decentralized. So do not take cryptocurrency advice from me. Let me say that.
This is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors, but data scientists. I heard you say that you only made money in Decentraland.
Real money, yeah. Cause I got in at 20 cents and it's like $4
in crypto, but you understand the blockchain.
Yeah, that's my bag.
So okay, family, just so you know, if you don't understand, and I've said this on other programs before, what a blockchain is nothing more than a digital ledger. Okay, it's a digital. Think of this: if you're a tax preparer, when you go to your tax preparer, your accountant, all of the stuff that you have to take as a businessman or businesswoman, you give to the accountant, and the accountant puts that into a ledger in order to be able to help you to, do your taxes quarterly, yearly, monthly, however you decide to do it. That's the blockchain. Every time a node, and that's a node is a group of computers, they validate a transaction, all right, by figuring out these algorithms, what he was just talking about, all right? And once they figure out the algorithm, then that set of node, that node will be able to then add that data, that transaction information that took place onto the blockchain, basically adding it to another block. That's the blockchain, and those never go away. It's transparent. You can go to etherscan.com, blockchain.com, and if you had a recent crypto transaction, all you would need is the transaction ID, and from there you'd be able to look at your transaction and see what wallet it went from to what wallet it went to, how many hops it took to get to that wallet from the wallet that you sent it from, whatever the case may be. Transparency is big in crypto, and that's done through Etherscan and blockchain.com. Blockchain is your bag. Tell us about what your meaning of the bag is in blockchain, and how are you implementing it today to make it your bag?
So, like I said, I'm not here to talk about money or anything like that, but I'm just going to say this. Blockchain has made my net worth. And what I mean is, because it has put me in a network of people like Crypto King himself, it has put me in a network of people that are in the future of payments. So he mentioned different things that got something to do with blockchain. So one of the things that I'm really big into is blockchain payments. Blockchain payments, blockchain smart lockers, blockchain, aka cryptocurrency ATMs, NFTs. It's called Unstoppable Domains. Check that website out. Hopefully you put all this stuff on the screen as references.
Definitely,
a lot of
definitely.
Stuff. And what for a free gift for everybody that took the time to watch this, I'm going to send him a free PDF. Well, really, the class was $250, but I'm gonna send a PDF for y'all to download and send a link, and you can kind of get the information, some of the information that we kind of going through for people that really don't understand everything they need to know about blockchain. Cryptocurrency is just a financial asset for me. For other people, I've watched them get rich off of it. I've watched them get rich. One of my close friends put in $50,000 in Shiba and made $500,000 off of it. Another guy I know, he put $5,000 in Ethereum Max and made $300,000. Like, I'm watching people. I know another brother, I think he put $40,000 in XRP and he's a millionaire now. Like, I'm watching people get rich off cryptocurrency. I tried it. Every time I buy, the prices drop. But I had to accept this too. This is with everything. Know your lane. I tell brothers all the time, stay in your lane. Don't get tricked out of your position. My lane is building business, and I'm doing it successfully. That's my lane. It's working for me. Now, trying to be in Crypto King lane or somebody else's lane that's good at investing in crypto, I've tried that and I just lose money. Now, I'm sure if I put in a certain amount of time, I'll be better. But what I decided to focus on is the blockchain part of it, like staking. I tend to buy coins that can allow you to stake, like Miami coin. It's a ridiculous stake rate right now. It's over 100%. So I try to get into coins that allow me to stake, like Miami coin, Cardano, Algorand. It's a long list of different coins you can stake. So I try to get into coins that can make me money on top of money. I'm having Crypto King teach me now about liquidity mining. I'm trying to get into that. Y'all definitely should look into Unstoppable Domains, though. That's where you can rack up a whole bunch of NFT domains. And I think they took away the gas fee because now they're hosting it on Polygon. So it's just so many ways to make money in blockchain, right? Outside of just cryptocurrency, because some of us are just bad at certain stuff. I'm good at investing in stocks. Some people are terrible. I'm good at investing in stocks. I'm good at building business. I'm good at blockchain. That's my lane. So don't worry if you keep losing money in penny. I'm terrible at penny stocks too. If you keep losing money in penny stocks, you keep losing money in crypto. Yo, start looking at the overall blockchain, because I'm telling you, it's more than one ways to make. It's people investing in NFTs getting rich. They don't even have they might have cryptos, but their focus now is NFT. So all I'm saying is I'm gonna tell everybody, man, start focusing on different ways of making money within the ecosystem of blockchain. Cryptocurrency is cool. We love crypto. But blockchain, I'm telling you, start studying that. Start studying Hedera and what it does. Start studying VeChain and what it does. I actually like Smart Binance Chain. I think that's the name of it. I like that chain. We're actually creating our own blockchain. All right, CryptoShare chain. So we like I said, we're in this blockchain game, right? We're also into the payments, because I'm telling y'all now, phones are the future of payments. Where you no longer need a physical. Remember where y'all heard it first. Where you no longer need a physical debit card, you're going to be able to use your phone to make payments. It's called NFC. Do you know anything about NFC?
Yeah, near field communication.
All right, explain that to them a little bit. Maybe I don't want to bore them to death.
So near field communication is nothing more than basically a RFID chip, radio frequency identification, that's embedded into your chip. If you go into your card right now, you know what I'm saying, on some cards, I'll take this. If you got a crypto.com card, near field communication is in that, because you know, and it's also in those cards where you can just go and tap the debit card machines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In order for you not to have to do the insert anymore and stuff like that. That's an example of near field communication. It usually works within a 2 or 5 meter range, something like that. You know, it's very, very small range. However, this is the reason why you see a lot of these wallets being made to protect, because you have thieves out there too that understand how to be able to, you know, rip your information from these NFC type cards with the RFID chip in them, you know, and you know, do whatever. But anyway, that is an example of what near field communication is, you know, and how it will be used in a transactional situation.
It's what y'all already use. It's called contactless cards. When y'all go to the machine and pay, y'all just do without sliding it, without doing it. It already exists. So what I'm telling you, because right now our company, CryptoShare, we're working with LG right now. We're trying to create a brand of phone. We're trying to be an LG partner. We'll see what happens with that. We've been negotiating with them for the last 2 months. We'll see what happens. But pretty much we want to be a part of a brand of phone. If that doesn't work out, we're also working with a company in Brazil right now. So if we can't get in the USA market, we're going to get in one of these markets. So my point is, when people go to like the gas in China, this is already the norm. They rarely use physical debit cards. When you go to pay for gas, when you go to pay for groceries, instead of using a physical debit card, you just use your phone, which will be an essential picture of your debit card. You can just do it, boom,
Taken care of. Mr. Data Scientist, I heard you mention CryptoShare a couple of times while we were talking, and we see it on your shirt. Can you tell the audience what CryptoShare is?
All right, so CryptoShare is a cryptocurrency payment solution, digital wallet, and peer-to-peer lending applications. It's specifically for people who look like us, right? It is what it is. African Americans have the lowest credit rating in the United States. Over 25% of the population of the United States does not have a bank account, and guess which majority race they are? Black and brown people. We get denied for loans 3 times as high as other races. So I'm going to ask you, because we can't get loans from the bank, our credits are terrible. This is statistics. How would you get a loan outside of going to a bank right now?
It's going to have to be some type of peer-to-peer transaction. I'm going to have to go to somebody that I know and ask them, you know, for a loan.
Yeah, okay, so let's say you was back in let's say you was in Tampa. If you needed $200 a day, where would you go get it if you know you can't go to a loan?
Man, I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? You have to go to one of these sharks like Amscot, you'll pay what? I don't know. 400%.
Yeah,
you know
ridiculous interest,
yeah,
right? Pawn shops.
Yeah, pawn shops to go pawn in your valuables that you know you don't really want to pawn, but you know you're back against the wall. So you know, or
title loans.
Yeah, title loans. You know, with the cars and the houses. You know, some people put their house up. You know, well, I know people do that when it comes to prison type of situations, but you know, some people put their cars up because they own it, and you know, and then they'll get less than for what their car may be worth on a 100% loan, a 200% loan. You know,
this is gonna blow your mind that in 14 states, cash advance loans and a lot of peer-to-peer lending places are banned in 14 states in the United States. The average interest, what you think the average interest is?
On a shark loan?
Yes. Basically, all the stuff we mentioned, what do you think the average interest is?
Probably 80%.
300.
Wow.
So that means that most black and brown people, mostly immigrants and just poor people, specifically African Americans as well, because we can't go to a bank and get a loan, we have to use, it's called fringe banks, pawn shops, peer-to-peer loan places, like all of these high. I was paying a loan one time with 300% interest. Myself, 300%, literally 300%, because it's the average. And legally they can charge up, I think, 500%. So you might get one that's 500%, depending on what state you in, how much your credit score and all of that. So we are eliminating that. We're making peer-to-peer lending really peer-to-peer, right? By using what's called blockchain payments and blockchain digital contracts, right? So think about it like this. They're called blockchain smart lockers. Amazon, Amazon has the Amazon lockers. They're essentially blockchain smart lockers. They just changed the name because Amazon is Amazon. They're freaking brilliant. They just changed the name. What that means is if I lend you $1,000, let's have a real example here. Let's just use this. If let's say this is a diamond bracelet, and I need $1,000, I would put this in a blockchain smart locker. Boom. Think of an Amazon locker. Once I put this in, it's locked. The digital contract has been set already in the phone. So basically, it'll say drop your collateral off. Once I drop my collateral off, I want $1,000 for my diamond bracelet. Automatically, he would send me, let's just say it's in dollars. He would send me $1,000. Each week, the smart contract, which is automatic, means he will pay me back. I will pay him back, Let's say the interest is 20%. Our max interest is 20%, by the way. That's one of the things that we're consciously doing. Because 20% is still good enough to make profit, and it's not raping the people that need the money the most. So it's not killing nobody. It's a win-win on both sides. Right. But if I miss one payment, because it's blockchain and it's a smart contract, it's automatically going to be in default. So I will no longer have access to the collateral in the blockchain smart locker.
So one payment missed activates the switch of collateral.
Yeah. And it's two ways it can be done. It can be digital collateral, which you can put cryptocurrency up or an NFT up, or physical collateral. Now, we're still working out some of the logistics with the physical collateral, because let's say I put my diamond bracelet in and then I try to go back to the blockchain smart locker and it's in there. I can try to break it, but it's hard to move a block because it's hard to move those. So unless you got like a crane to move the whole smart locker, and it's gonna be you're not gonna be able to do it. So essentially your collateral is lost. Now we will give the option for the person, the lender, to pick it up. They have a code to pick it up, or we can just mail it directly to them. Because let's say they live in another country, they live in another city. We want to bridge the gap of actual peer-to-peer lending for people in the entire America. Because what people don't understand, I'm actually in Colombia right now. What people don't understand, I'm actually headed back to Miami tomorrow. But what people don't understand is people here look like you. They just don't have access to certain financial products. Guess what? 25 to 30% of people in the United States do not have access to banks. They don't even have a bank account or loans. What percentage do you think it is in South America?
At least 60.
70% of people in South America do not have access to loans or banking. We're about to fill a gap that's going to help. Our target market is 500 million people. And if you believe in some of the stuff that I just said, please watch the video at the end. We're currently about $30,000 away. We just raised $75,000 now. We need about $25,000 more to reach our $200,000 goal. And once we got that, we're going to start purchasing 2 to 3 cryptocurrency ATM machines, because we want all of this to work together. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to have CryptoShare branded ATMs. We're going to have CryptoShare branded smart lockers. And, you can use physical assets or digital assets.
Greetings, my name is Anade, and I am a financial data scientist and founder of the World Data Science Institute. What are we? We are a financial data science research and development company. What do we do? We design innovative blockchain and financial technology applications using data science. Our flagship application is CryptoShare. What is CryptoShare? A digital wallet that allows people to pay bills and shop online with regular money or cryptocurrency. If users need cash, they can go to a cardless ATM and receive immediate cash. CryptoShare also gives the ability to do peer-to-peer lending using cryptocurrency or physical assets as collateral in just 3 steps. How does CryptoShare work? A borrower pays based on a digital smart contract. And if borrower misses a payment in the digital contract, the collateral is automatically released to the lender because the borrower defaulted. If borrower pays on time, collateral will be returned. If borrower uses physical collateral like a diamond ring, it will be securely held in a blockchain smart locker until all payments are made. If borrower misses a payment by the deadline, a private security code will be sent to the lender to retrieve the diamond ring from the blockchain smart locker. If lender is not in the same city, the physical collateral will be mailed to the lender's mailing address. Who uses CryptoShare? In the USA, over 25% of the population do not have a bank account or get enough credit to get a loan from a bank. In Latin America, it's over 70%. This means over 500 million people in North and South America do not have access to adequate banking or loan products. We provide instant banking to the unbanked and instant peer-to-peer loans to individuals with poor credit. Why invest or partner with CryptoShare? The peer-to-peer lending global market is worth $67.9 billion yearly. The digital wallet global market is worth over $1 trillion yearly. Invest with CryptoShare and put your money where your future is.
So let me tell you something, family. All the more reason why you need to invest in CryptoShare. You could go to wefunder.com and you can find the information right there. It's as little as $100 to invest in something that can be life-changing for your family. And trust me, if you skeptical about getting into crypto because you don't understand the technology and the volatility, and you see people saying they lose this and you see people saying they got that and all of this other stuff, well, here's a nice, safe way for you to get into the crypto space, because crypto isn't going anywhere. Y'all hear me say this on all of my programs. And you can, when you see in countries adopt this as a legal tender, you talking about El Salvador and Zimbabwe now. And then, you know, you got Brazil now, the president of Brazil talking about it. And here in Colombia, where we're actually located, they're actually having meetings about this stuff. Bank of Bogota has actually have a platform for their customers or clients to come in and be able to purchase Bitcoin. So,
Wow.
my point is that crypto adoption is not going anywhere. So just get on the train. And the best train for you to get on is CryptoShare. It's easy. It's $100. You just spent that last night.
Exactly. He just made me think about it. Invest in startups that work in that field, because everybody's not going to have the time to be cryptocurrency. I'm not. I'm terrible. Everybody's not going to have the time at looking at the market every day when it's going up. I don't have that time. Some brothers I know do. I don't have time. I got a wife, 2 children. I got a business. I got employees, business partners. I got too much. I travel all the time. I got too much going on to be looking at the market all day. So, with that being said, you might want to look at investing in what's the name of the mining companies? I forgot where you invest and they do the mining for you and you get residual income on that.
Okay, so those companies right here, well, one in particular that I know about would be Cake DeFi. Okay. DFI, that is the token. You know, so if you want to get into what he was just talking about, liquidity mining, or just you can do staking.
And Hive blockchain. I don't know if y'all heard of that.
Hive blockchain, you know, so all of these platforms will allow you to stake, lend, and provide liquidity for you to be able to earn residual. Remember now, in most of these situations, you're going to be earning that residual back in what you put up for liquidity or what you staking. So if you stake the project like Polkadot, you're going to get paid back in Polkadot. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it actually works. But, we'll talk about on another program on how to, take care of your profits or take profits and then, store it, because there's ways when you put it into a stable coin where you can actually do the same thing on apps like crypto.com. You can find that link down in the description if you don't have an account. You can do this also on Gemini. So, well, Mr. Data Scientist, we'd like to thank you for coming in today on the show and giving the people some uplift in the way of, what blockchain technology is, and also, sharing a bit about your background and things of that nature. Also, thank you for, letting the crowd know or the family know about CryptoShare. You can check it out on WeFunder.com, and you can spend $100, and that can actually change your life. We'll see you in the end. You just know that any investment, there's a chance it could go the other way. But right now, we off and running. So, you know what I'm saying? You want to get in where you fit in while you can. All right, any last words?
Yeah, I do want to say this too. Once again, think about getting money in blockchain, not just cryptocurrency. And remember, we're black and brilliant. We're black people, and we're doing this for real. We're working on a partnership with Visa currently, Coinbase, and LG. I don't know if any of those are gonna go through, but these are the real conversations that we're having. And if you still do not trust in cryptocurrency, there are blockchain-based stocks that you can invest in. I know Riot blockchain stock is one. I'm personally invested in high blockchain stock. I know Ethereum have a gray scale or something like that. Ethereum has stocks on the stock market. So, man, y'all have a blessed day. And yeah, CryptoShare, man. We connect people in payments. Let's go.
All right, man. We'll see y'all on the next episode, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, believe it or not, the cryptocurrency is more stable than the actual, fiat currency, the dollar. Ultimately, because it's more controlled by the people. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, government is a business. Currency is the biggest business in the world. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be paid in crypto. And that is a huge change in, the way I've been thinking for a long time. I have do not give me dollars. I don't want.
Well, family, that's about all the information that I have for you today on Crypto King's Crypto Crunch. Thank you for hanging in all the way to the end. If you enjoyed the information that was presented today on this channel, please go ahead and give that like button a smash. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a comment or a question, please leave them down below in the comment box, and I'll be sure to answer and get back with you as soon as possible. Also, if you're interested in joining my Blockchain Brothers WhatsApp group, please contact me at CryptoKingCarlos@gmail.com. Remember, family, excuses are tools of incompetence used to build monuments of nothing. Those who specialize in them seldom amount to anything. There are no excuses. Never look down on anyone. And if you have to look down on someone, look down on them to lift them up. We should always be lifting as we climb. Hold fast, be strong, don't quit. Let all your things be done in charity. I love you, Yeshua loves you, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Have a great day and a great week.